How's it going, YouTube? Techno here. Long time no see. I've been playing Anime Impact for the last 3 days since it released, and I'm absolutely loving the game. And until Pocket Anime releases, I can continue recording that game, which is the last game I recorded, I believe. But we're here with Anime Impact, and I hope you guys enjoying this as much as I am. That's why I'm assuming you guys are in the video. But what is up? I have 5 units that I highly recommend summoning for in Anime Impact. So with everyone ranking so many pure DPS units in the upper tiers and not reading kits, I thought it would be a good video to list 5 units I feel are safe choices to summon for that can make some crazy synchronizations. And before you ask, no, not every unit on this list is a mythical and a legendary. In fact, there are only 2 mythicals, 2 legendaries, and 1 epic. Sorry you rare lovers, they just didn't make the cut this time. As always, this list is my opinion, and of course your opinion is always welcome in the comment section with a like, or if you don't like, a dislike button. That being said, cue the intro.
I cannot fail now. All right, Obi-Wan.
The burden he carries extremely.
Alright, so the first character on this list is none other than Toen. Toen has just released, ironically, but Toen is being severely underranked for a newly released unit that is a Guardian tank. So, guys, he's not a DPS. I just want to clarify this right now. He is a tank. He's supposed to be a Guardian unit, so a tank support type unit. With his ult literally being his bread and butter, considering it decreases your opponent's accuracy, protects your allies, and confuse chance procs. Toen is undoubtedly, in my opinion, an A tier unit while possibly being a hidden S tier PvP unit. If you guys are gonna play a lot of PvP, I really recommend bringing him. I fought a friend who had him, and his confusion and his ability to degrade your team's accuracy as a whole is severely underrated for PvP. This is a PvP unit. At best, he fits in PvP, but if you're gonna use him in PvE, he's still at least an A tier. In my opinion, at the lowest, I'll drop him is a B tier. If you guys want a tier list though, let me know in the comment sections, and we could probably do that, because that would be something fun to do. Namek Goku. So take everything I just said about Toen, and add the additional damage output that gives us Goku. Namek Goku, while non-awakened, has an active skill blessing kind of thing that allows him to transform into Super Saiyan when a unit dies. So when a unit dies on his team, this is guaranteed to happen. He will start a cutscene and transform into Super Saiyan. But of course, we already knew that. It literally tells you this on the character. So now, what if I said awakening him, so evolving him, and combining him with Toen gives you a dynamic duo that rivals an Aizen in PvP. Fun fact, as clearly not a lot of you people have awakened Goku. In fact, I doubt anyone really has awakened a lot of characters at that. He gains a new unique blessing when evolved that allows him to instant transmission into a unit, an ally, when he blocks to take the hit for them. So if your healer is about to die on the next death hit and she doesn't have her protect, or she doesn't have block, you can block with Goku and teleport to that unit, that said unit, when they're about to get hit, and block the hit. Combine this with Tozen's and a very special other unit that will be revealed later in the video, and we have a defensive and survivability type of team that can rival many high DPS output teams. Every character, every person I've been fighting has run some very high DPS teams in PvP. This is the type of team synergy that can really keep you alive, give you that survivability to stay alive. Next we have, if you guys are long-term subscribers, or if you guys know me personally, you guys know I love this character. So I'm not going to be biased by putting him on the list, but he is a very good unit. But we have Minato. This is my favorite anime character. Minato is a very good sniper burst DPS unit. Why do I say sniper? Well, he has a unique blessing that has a chance to mark fear and bleed into a unit, which thus by allows him to do additional damage at the end of rounds for free, while still applying damage over time via bleed damage, and if you're really lucky. Both of those will proc at the same time. Also, his ult has a hidden trait in which if a unit is 10% or less max HP, you hit them with the ult, it will execute, which is a guaranteed kill. If a unit is below 10% or 10% of their maximum HP and you do the ult with Minato, they are guaranteed dead. It will execute them. Did I also mention you can mark multiple units with fear to hit them with at the end of the round with Flying Raijin. If you get lucky and fear procs on the first unit, and then it procs on another unit, and then it procs on another unit, at the end of a round, every one of those units will take some damage. Guaranteed. If it isn't already obvious that Minato is an S tier unit with Aizen and Super Saiyan 2 Gohan running around, then I hope this helps. Oh, and one final note. He's fast. Next we have Orihime. So if it isn't our one true support that isn't a mythical yet acts like one, what can't she do? She can do light damage via her super skill. She can put a protect up that gives one person iframes hyper armor for the whole round, and an ult that heals the whole party based off of her magic power strat. So her magic power will scale her health up, the health that she gives. Honestly, if it ain't already known, Orihime is a very good unit. Everyone's already saying this, so it's kind of given. This is probably the one character everyone knew would be on this list, but Orihime is absolutely a very good unit. I would highly advise if you see her on the banner to summon just for her specifically. If you see her on the banner with any of these characters on this list that was stated above her, and this list is in no particular order, by the way, summon, because you could get Orihime while also summoning for whatever mythical that is on that banner. Orihime, you have to have one. Try to get one with very good grades, especially if it's in attack power. Obviously, you're gonna look at that and say, well, she's a support, so she don't need attack power. But remember, her ults, her healing ability scales off of magic power stat. So the more your attack stat is, higher grade it is, the more health she's giving back. Last but not least, Kid Gohan. I bet this surprised you. An epic that has good solid damage and a nice ult that AoEs to go with it on top of a DPS fill-in until you get that mythical Gohan upgrade. That's Kid Gohan. Kid Gohan is an absolutely insane unit and he's very easy to get. He's an epic. He's the only epic on this list. I told you guys there was not going to be Aizen and Gohan because those two are given. Everyone knows to summon for Aizen and Gohan already. Fun fact, I don't have either one of them two yet, and I'm running a lineup without them. But Kid Gohan is 100% worth getting. Kid Gohan has some very good DPS output, while also he has a support ability. He can buff himself. I don't remember if it's the team. Unfortunately, I'll try to show a clip if I take the time to do that, but he has a support ability that will buff up his speed and damage, I believe, or speed and accuracy. I'll show it on the screen. But that's my 5 units that I would highly recommend summoning for. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks, and as always, if you enjoyed the video, give it a like, and if you did, a dislike. Stay tuned for future releases, and I'll see you guys next time. Kiriyacho.
Back on the track, but no running. I'm beating this feature like Andre, no drumming. Niggas cracking me up for performance. They join on my live, but ain't counting no money. Put a track in your back, but you set back. You think the nigga ain't around to done it. I don't cap when I say I'm a text back. I ain't in the mood to hear anyone talk. Light skin chick, she for me real hair and petite, but to tell a nigga stop it.
Cute face, skinny waist, bad bitch, she a freak, so you know I'm a copy. Yeah, right, that is nice, man.